More reactions coming in from the Samajwadi Party chief Akhilesh Yadav as well. While reacting to the ongoing survey, he has taken to Twitter to say, and I quote, "When governance and administration become symbols of fear and oppression instead of fearlessness, then it should be understood that their end is near." Going across to Priyank, once again a host of reactions coming in from several opposition leaders. Priyank, but tell us what's happening on ground with regards to the ongoing survey.
Yeah, certainly. There have been series of reactions from the opposition party which has come up, but let me show you. This is the scenario of this SC house which is here in the national capital, which is on the KG mark, where all those people who have come out have not been allowed to go inside this particular office of the BBC. The office is situated, Christine, on the 5th and 6th floor of this particular building, where we know that those office workers of the BBC have been there since early morning. The office,
All right, stay on with us, Priyank. A lot of action unfolding in Mumbai as well at the BBC office, from where Abhishek is also reporting, joining us live on the broadcast. Yes, over to you, Abhishek.
Yes, definitely, rightly you can see behind me, this is the office at the BKC, and on the 5th floor, Times Now, the Times Network exclusively managed to reach where the raids were going on, and after a particular time we were obstructed by the officials over there, and the security officials told us to go downstairs, and from where we are reporting right now, it is the 5th floor out here where the IT raids are currently being done. And to let you know, there are importantly two offices of BBC in Mumbai, one here at the BKC where we are present, and another at the Link Road near Raheja Constructions. But we're not sure whether IT surveys are going on at the other location. This is a location from where I'm reporting on the 5th floor BBC studios, where currently the IT survey is going on. And what we come to know from the sources, around 8 IT officials in 3 cars along with Mumbai police are present and conducting the IT survey, collecting the important digital evidence, digital records, and the irregularity or the tax evasion is something that is being surveyed at the moment. And also, at the given point of time, all those employees who are present inside the office, their phones have been switched off. And what we also come to know from the sources, that BBC has also told that whoever is coming in another shift or the other employees who are about to come to the offices should remain at their homes and should not come to the offices at the moment. In fact, 2 of the important locations, one in Delhi and one right side behind me, where we are present at the BKC on the 5th floor of the BBC studio, where currently the IT survey is going on. And important to note, the irregularities, the tax evasion is suspected tax evasion is what is being surveyed by around 8 income tax officials who have come along with the Mumbai police officials. And currently the survey is going on the 5th floor of this building in the BKC BBC studios, where we are present at the moment. And we could reach there exclusively, bring to the visuals of the raids which were going on from outside the BBC office at the 5th floor. And definitely suspected tax evasion is something which is being surveyed at the moment. Digital evidences are being collected by around 8 IT officials, and under the supervision or under the help provided by the Mumbai police official, local police is also present along with them. And definitely there are political allegations and questions being raised on the timing, that why, after the controversy of the BBC documentary which was portraying Prime Minister Narendra Modi in a negative
Abhishek, that is a part of the political war of words that continues to play out as we continue to track this developing story. Going across to Priyank as well. Priyank, since when have these searches been going on now, and what can you tell us about the latest?
Yes, Sati, but let me first of all show you the kind of media coverage is happening on the ground. There are the media, persons from across the media network who have come here to cover this particular survey which is being conducted at the BBC office. What we have got to know that in surveys, certainly the official premises are the only location that the surveys are being conducted. Since we know that accounts and the IT department. These are the two departments which are being surveyed by the IT department officials. We are not expecting that it will be a long affair. Surveys are certainly continued in the daytime, or it's being concluded in the daytime. We know that all these mobile phone handsets, laptops are being digital imprints are being taken by the IT department officials. But the breaking input which we are getting is that no news operation is being hampered in this particular survey which is being conducted by the IT department officials. So the news operation is certainly not being touched upon by the IT department officials. That is for sure. That is the information which we can.
The operations, as per you, have been left undisturbed so far of what we're learning from the income tax sources. Let me go across to BJP IT Cell Chief Amit Malviya, also joining us on the phone line. Mr. Malviya, a lot of questions being raised with the central government. Now, attempts, of course, being made to point out by the opposition that this is an attempt deliberately being done on part of the central government to mount pressure on the BBC, given the BBC docu-series episode.
Well, I think the opposition is trying to read too much into an action which the agency undertakes routinely. This is not the first time a premise has been surveyed. This won't be the last time. The agencies are doing their job and they will continue to do their job irrespective.
Okay, anything you're learning, sir, of what the income tax department is trying to unearth? Because what is being learnt as per sources is that this is with regards to an alleged tax evasion.
Well, if the income tax is on premise of a company or a firm or an enterprise, it must be something to do with revenue, tax evasion, and so on and so forth. But the best people to speak on this would be people from the agency and not from the political party.
Yes, we're waiting for a final formal statement from the income tax or the finance ministry perhaps, but what do you have to say to these kind of allegations being made against the central government, especially given the timing?
Well, if the opposition wants to be the spokespeople for the BBC or any such agency which could be in the crosshair of law, then it really shows their priorities. And is it that they have appropriated the right to speak for all such defaulters or people who are under survey? I don't know if that is the opposition's role.
Okay.
But as far as the agencies are concerned, they will do what they have to do.
Mr. Malviya, don't see this dying down anytime soon, especially the set of allegations that are being leveled by the opposition. But the fact remains, IT notices were sent across to BBC in India back in 2009 as well. Of course, later in 2016 it was quashed. So this is not new to BBC.
Well, it's not new to any enterprise that may be in the business, and the agencies can question any firm that is operating in this country under the laws of this country. There's nothing that precludes them. No agency, no country will allow any entity to be above questioning.
Okay. The charge here is that an attempt is being made to muzzle the truth. Let's see how well the income tax department is able to respond to the charges that are being leveled by the opposition. Of course, not a direct response that is expected, but that, of course, is going to settle the debate perhaps in hours to come. Thank you, Mr. Malviya, for speaking to us here on Times Now. Let's quickly cut across to another political reaction coming in from the RJD, slamming the ongoing survey on the BBC. Once again saying that voices of dissent are being muzzled. Listen in.
देखिए, आज बीबीसी कार्यालय पर इनकम टैक्स का छापा पड़ा है। ये किन कारणों से पड़ा है, कैसे पड़ा है, इस संबंध में अभी कोई जानकारी नहीं है। जैसे ही जानकारी मिलेगी इस पर वक्तव्य देंगे। लेकिन एक बात स्पष्ट कर देना चाहते हैं कि इधर हाल के दिनों में चाहे मीडिया हो या विपक्षी दल, जो भी नरेंद्र मोदी सरकार के खिलाफ आवाज़ें उठाती है, उनको एजेंसियों के माध्यम से निशाना बनाया जाता है। ये किसी भी दृष्टिकोण से उचित नहीं है।